And before moving on to the next story, I have some questions for you. How long can you go without looking at your phone? What is your average screen time? How many notifications do you get every hour? Do you get distracted easily thanks to your phone while talking to a loved one? Now, what are your answers? And are you happy with those answers? Well, let's face it, it is a bit difficult to stay in the moment, to relax and let go when you have a device that is constantly buzzing. Now imagine, what if it wasn't a single device, but several of them? Now, usually an average person keeps a single mobile phone. If you are a working professional, then you might own 2 of them, one for work, one for personal use. But here's a man who owns not 1 or 2 or 5, but 20 mobile phones, 20 of them. And he, by the way, is one of the most successful people in the world. Who am I talking about? Google CEO Sundar Pichai. In an interview with BBC, Pichai revealed that he uses 20 different mobile phones at a time. And why does he do that? The man is a genius, so there has to be some good reason behind that. The Google CEO says it's a part of his job, that he needs to test different models of phones to ensure that Google products are working well. His multiple phones are a commitment to keep up with technological advancements and to always make sure that Google remains innovative. But still, can you imagine having 20 mobile phones? We usually have 1, and it's enough to keep us glued to our screen for hours. It's enough to keep us from snoozing. It's also enough to send our stress levels through the roof. Office groups are always pinging. There are work emails, and then there is social media for distraction. Personal groups as well. You might find your fingers hopping from one app to another. It's a vicious loop. Have you ever thought what it is doing to your concentration span? Pick up a book and try to read for a while, and you'll find out. Now, I'm not trying to make you feel bad in any way, because it is not that simple anymore after all. There was a time when a high daily screen time spelled bad news. But today, a significant proportion of the working class works on their phones itself. Think of the content creators, for example, the graphic designers, the social media managers, the writers, the app developers, or the heads of tech giants like Google. They need smartphones and other devices to make a living. But what about your peace of mind then? Can't peace of mind and success go hand in hand? The lines have blurred, it seems. Yes, it's important to stay on top of your deadlines, to stay on the top of trends, the updates, the tech innovations. But to what extent? How many phones do you need to rule the world? 20 of them? If you were to follow Sundar Pichai's footsteps, now let me tell you how many you need to ruin your mental health. Only 1, if used without focus or clear intentions. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.